Hello, happy Wednesday. I hope that you're doing well and having a good week. Today, we're going to talk about pressure ulcers. And your question is, what are the stages of pressure ulcers? Well, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going straight into your textbook on page 147. So this is where I'm getting the information. Pressure ulcers develop when the circulation to an area is decreased by the application of pressure to an area. Patients restricted to bed or unable to change position often develop pressure ulcers. As the sores ulcerate, the deeper layers of tissue, such as fascia, muscle, and bone, may be affected. Pressure ulcers are graded and reported based on the depth of ulcer and categorized in stages. And we're going to go through this right here. The stages are stage 1, erythema, which is redness of skin. Stage 2, partial loss of skin, epidermis and dermis. Stage 3, full thickness, loss of skin, up to but not through the fascia. And stage 4, full thickness loss, extensive destruction, and necrosis. Necrosis. Neuroses is about your brain. Sorry about that. But anyway, then we have pictures of stage 1. What would stage 1 be? What would stage 2 look like? So really pay attention to these just so you can get in your head kind of a visual. We're going to move on to how you would see these in your ICD-10. So, for example, this is pressure ulcer of the left hip. So I'm going to turn around and we're going to look at this. I know you can't see my book, but I'm going to talk with you about it. So let's go to pressure. Pressure. Yes, I know that this may be crazy looking at the back of my head, but this is what we're going to do. So presence, so pressure. So when you see pressure, it says area skin, see ulcer. So it didn't pick the right key term to look in my index. So now I'm going to go to ulcer. So let's go to ulcer. Okay, ulcer starts on page 464, and it is pretty vast. So you're going to have to look for your anatomic site. I want to add also that sometimes when you're looking here, it may say upper limb, which would be like the arms or the lower limbs. And that, obviously arms and legs, upper and lower. But you're going to have to look again by anatomic site and then what stage. And it's really not hard, but just take one step at a time. One step at a time when you're looking things up. So something that I want to talk to you about also is whenever you go grocery shopping and you put a piece of fruit in a bag, but you don't put anything on top of it, why? Because you don't want to bruise the skin. So let's just visually think about if we put a brick on an apple. Well, the first day, it's not going to be so bad. The second day, it's going to be a little bit further down. Third day. So that's a visual of how you can think about a pressure ulcer. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.